You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain, pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane, pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check as I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place, I wanna be first. Work till it hurts, dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions in the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off, I'ma break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft, you can change lives, you create thoughts, never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life, better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss, just my life and free thoughts. You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quench the thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. I'm built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic. Sipping on a gin and tonic, got me going off when I'm on this topic, yeah. If I ever play, I want it. You know that I'm always honest. Stay away from those who are toxic. Keep them out your face, no way, you don't want them, yeah. Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight this. Freedom is priceless. Spread just like a virus. Living in a crisis. Do you feel courageous? Do you seek greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. I was built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live, Michigan International Raceway, set to kick off the Dubby Energy 200. Todd Chase, join us with us in the booth. Tell us what Dubby Energy is, Todd.
Basically, it's just an energy drink that has no sugar, no carbs, and it offers you no crash, unlike some of these other energy drinks that are out there. So,
We got
do
a
you want to
promo code.
mention? Yeah, ASL TRN 22 will save you 10%. I know it's not much, but
Free
I
shipping.
think we figured it out. What? Yeah, free shipping.
Free shipping, yeah. Pretty awesome, dude.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was actually in a race the other day, and somebody was seen a cart that had W Energy, and people were talking about it. They said it was good. I mean, it's got to be good. I haven't tried it yet, but it looks really good. That's the thing. So I'm sure it's good. So anyway, Todd, welcome to your home track. You had to go about 20 minutes up the road, well, about an hour up the road, hour and a half up the road, whatever it is. Welcome to your home track, dude. This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, it's finally great to be home. Something we were talking about, how we were wondering how this car was going to race, and we noticed it kind of races like what we had seen at Auto Club in a way, you know, a little bit of pack racing for about 3 to 5 laps, and then after that they kind of space out, and then it becomes a battle of nutrition with that throttle.
Yeah, to be honest, man, I'm not sure what to expect from this race. This is watching practice and really watching practice. With not only we got a 3 teammates in here, Todd, but watching other guys in practice. A lot of people that we kind of didn't expect to be on top of the board or having good runs. Man, this really could come down to anybody's race, I think.
Yeah, I think it's going to turn into kind of like the unknown factor, kind of like Daytona and Talladega and Atlanta. Now you could say anybody can really win this race. It's just a matter of being there, surviving at the end.
Well, get ready to go here in just a couple of minutes. Once again, this race is 80 laps, I believe, Todd. We're setting our stage at 40, I do believe, if I'm not mistaken. Field mileage right around 48 laps or so. So really, Todd, we shouldn't have fuel issues. To be honest, tires could become play if you could save tires. I forgot, what was it, 4 sets, Todd, if I'm not mistaken? Was it 5?
It was 4 sets. I do see there is 100 laps tonight.
Okay, why did I say
so
80?
I have no idea, but I still get why you say you don't think fuel is going to be a factor because.
Yeah. I mean, you can make 48 laps on fuel.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have much of a problem.
Yeah, you're only going to pit here once tonight.
For fuel.
You should be good the rest of for fuel.
Yeah.
But main thing tonight is you will probably pit before, or for tires, before fuel.
Yeah, I agree too. I mean, you'll take fuel each stop, to be honest. We definitely know that you're going to take fuel each stop. I'm looking at the weather right now, Todd. This track very hot with 120 degrees. That's way hotter than what I thought it was.
Well, I can honestly say, compared to the weather today, the actual fuel outside is correct. So, 120 track temp, it's probably right on.
All right,
so
cool. We already did qualify, by the way, Todd.
Yeah.
And who was it? I forgot.
I believe it was a 7 of Hunter Waters ran the fastest lap.
I think you're right too. I would double check that, but I'm pretty sure. You know what? I don't need to check. I think it is right.
Yeah.
But we'll be figuring it out here in a second. We'll go through the field and all that stuff. Good crowd here tonight. 28 drivers. A couple new guys. Good to see Joe Burchett back in here, the amazing Caucasian, back in here. Then we got Levi Allen in here. Levi's a really good friend of ours as well. Joe Burchett goes to the top of the board, by the way, here in practice.
Yeah, and I actually talked to Levi Allen before we came live, and he actually said this is the first time he's actually driven this car ever.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. He's a heck of a short track racer. He's not the only new one, by the way. We got some Glenn Baldwin, I believe, is a newcomer here. And, of course, we got still our new drivers from this season still in here, which we'll get a look at the points and all that stuff here in a minute.
We got some drama coming into this one tonight between the 93 and the 82. It'll be kind of interesting to see what happens with them tonight. Also, I hear the 93 is ruffling some other feathers. So, definitely need to keep an eye on the 93 tonight for sure.
For sure on that one. All right, so we are about to go here in just a minute. We will see how this plays out. By the way, I want to point out a paint here in a second, Todd Chase.
Yes, we definitely need to do that.
I definitely want to show before he decides to destroy it. But it is Steve Eunice, by the way, Todd, up on the front row with Hunter Waters starting second.
Okay.
Justin Gann, one of my final four to make the championship, going to be third. Tyler Field, Jeff Eunice. With them Eunice guys, the last two races have been on fire. Clark right there, Todd, going to be starting sixth. He was pretty fast in practice. I believe he was the fastest in final practice. Todd Cray will start seventh. Dwayne Hunt and eighth. Levi Allen. Derek Pemberton qualifies with the P10. And that's where we're kind of going to go real quick, Todd, because I want to show that Hydro Strong number 82 Derek Pemberton car. There's a reason why I want to show this. So we got a friend. He's been a friend of the broadcast. He's been on the broadcast in the past. I've done paints for him. He's been on Overtake, and he kind of had to step away from my race and deal with some personal things and all that stuff. But anyways, for Tim Giles, I believe I always pronounce his name wrong. He always hates me for it. But I believe it's Giles, how you say his last name.
Yeah.
I always pronounce it wrong. But anyway, going through some rough stuff, and we wanted to bring awareness to what he's got. Just that word that's on that hood is what it is. I'm not going to butcher that. But check that out if you do get time. We appreciate Derek for running. We hope Tim gets better than worse, that's for sure. So we're going to be keeping an eye on Derek all night.
Yep,
Right.
So the field's starting to roll here out on the racetrack. Should be one pace lap here, just like you would see at Daytona, Talladega, and Atlanta. But one thing you will not see is these guys staying above the white and yellow lines in the corners, because this is a intermediate, technically, 2-mile oval. I believe the apron is completely open to, for these guys to use. So
All right, so let's get ready to go here in just a minute, Todd. The field is on the back stretch, Todd. But of course, you're going to be bringing them on to the green here at your home track. Going to be looking forward to this one as we wait for that green flag to wave here. The Dubby Energy 200, sponsored by Dubby Energy. Make sure you check them out. Code ASL. What is it, Todd?
ASL TRN 22.
There you go. So, Todd Chase.
Pace car drops down as we approach the Geico restart for the first time tonight. And we're waiting. The green flag is out here at Michigan. The Dubby Energy 200 is underway. Steve Eunice has a decent launch going down here toward turns 1 and 2.
And that's something.
Gonna stay to the bottom.
That is something we expected. We talked about it, Todd. We know that this is going to stay a green or a pack for about between 2 to 5 laps is what we're estimating. It could stay a little bit longer, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, and this is what I also noticed earlier in practice. These guys will start to fan out down the backstretch.
Yeah. Kind of interesting to see that. How about that 2 car, Clark Ginninkin? I don't know how you say his last name. I need to figure
I'm
that
just
out.
going to call him Clark because we
gotta
got
call
one
him
coming to pit
apron.
road.
No, he was on the apron. I don't know who that was. That was Darren Clement, I believe, in the 32.
You are right, but look at this. We got a 2-car breakaway already between the 7 and the 27.
Yeah, this is a race where Steve could be really good once again here in that 27 Ford Mustang, working off turn 2 down the backstretch here. Todd, we noticed, we've seen cars get really tight in the long run here, and that's something that could happen here, especially when you're in dirty air. Now we're looking a little bit further back. You see the 96 and the 97, Jesse Bennell, who was not here last week, making contact.
Whoa!
Did they hit?
I don't know if they did. It was really, really close, and I was actually going to bring up Johnny Avila way back here, and as you were talking about that dirty air. These cars are not going to drive the greatest, as we heard in practice as well. So another element to bring as Bennell gets a little loose there off of 2. He'll fall back in.
On YouTube says that they need more girl racers. I would agree.
Uh-huh.
We got one that runs on Mondays.
Yeah, the
It's actually
Moonshiners
pretty
race crossover Xfinity
It's
series.
actually pretty decent, too. to be honest. Not bad at all.
Yeah.
That's an open series. Levi Poland making a pass here. He goes to 14th, up one spot right now. Biggest mover so far of this short little 4-lap span, Todd. Johnny Avila, Gary May, both up 5 spots. Never mind. Rafael Rodriguez up 7 spots. Joe Burchett also up 7 spots. Once again, the Amazing Caucasian. I got to make sure I shout that. He's driving that Trackside Racing Network car for us tonight in that 83.
Amazing looking car, by the way, I might add.
Thank you very much. I would agree. Joe is an excellent short track racer. We talked about him and Levi Allen as well a little bit earlier. Levi, you mentioned Todd. Never been in his car. You see him right there in that 03. He is a heck of a short track racer.
Yeah, I'll be looking to see what Levi can do here. He's doing pretty good right now, running in the 8th position right now, just studying what's going on in front of him. And
teammate right now.
Yeah, here comes the run from his teammate.
That's the thing.
Gonna.
Todd, we got to speak about it, of what happened last week between two drivers.
Yes, we do.
Derek Pemberton and Mr. Patrick DeSaunier.
Yeah.
Patrick getting a penalty for that incident between himself and Mr. Pemberton. Patrick wasn't happy. Well, you guys, if y'all was in here, heard the interview. Patrick wasn't happy how Derek blocked him a little bit, and Patrick took it into his own hands and took care of it. And unfortunately, it cost Derek some good, probably a good finish. We got one in the wall, by the way, coming down on Patrick right there. Rafael Rodriguez, no damage though. Should be okay.
Well, see that's the thing. Will this hurt the 93? Because like you just mentioned right there, with him mired further in the back of the field, how long is it going to take for him to come to the front without getting any damage by somebody who, is stuck in dirty air? As we see now, 2x2 racing for the first 4 rows in front of Derek Pemberton here.
I just seen Joe Burchett get in the wall as well. We got a battle for the lead. Here comes Hunter Waters.
Oh!
Here he goes. We'll have another run on the inside.
Yep, but here comes,
I
believe that's Jeff Hewich.
Bad wreck, Todd.
Oh, boy.
People dodged it. I don't know what happened. His car's blinking, too. The 96 of Jesse Vanell, his night's coming to an end. I don't see him.
Roll AMS.
Yeah, right. Here's what happened. He gets loose. No, Todd. Somebody blinked in front of him, and it was an imaginary car that he hit. I don't know who that was. Jeff Hollingsworth. Oh, you feel so bad. It was literally like he wasn't even there, Todd. It was like he hit an imaginary wall. Yeah, literally like he hit an imaginary wall.
That is unfortunate because you can't really.
That ain't all. Johnny Avila hard.
You can't explain that.
Johnny Avila hard contact in that car. Of course, Johnny driving that 63 your paint car to QCB design. He's got that whole front bumper ready to come off on that one.
Yeah, they're gonna. Not a way Johnny technically wanted to start tonight. I know it's not really a hometown track from him or for him, but
Adam Matt's about
Todd. Well, that's not good for you because that's your trackside sponsored driver there.
No, he is not driving my paint tonight. Actually, I did not send him to paint. So, Joe Burchett.
Well,
Toby did not get our picks to win, by the way.
No, we did not.
Now's a good time to do it since half of us out. So
yeah,
kind of makes
got some come down pit road.
Yeah,
but,
come down and take gas at least, and might as well.
Yeah. There's 2 sides of this. One, I don't like singling a driver out because then I always give them bad juju. But at the same time, I gotta look at who possibly could win this race, and well, I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna go with the 27.
Yeah, I was going with the 89.
Yeah,
we would be dumb to bet against him right now.
Yeah,
I mean, really, it's going to be, in my opinion, Steve or Jeff. Steve's going to be tough to beat here. Like, I'm going to call it now. I mean, I know Hunter's in the lead right now. He took it from him. But you never know what's going to happen over the course of this race. But Steve or Jeff, 100%, I mean, they should have a good race. So, we'll see how that plays off. Todd, let's take a break and come back after this message.
A person who thinks all the time has nothing to think about except thoughts. So, he loses touch with reality and lives in a world of illusions. By thoughts, I mean specifically chatter in the skull, perpetual and compulsive repetition of words, of reckoning and calculating. I'm not saying that thinking is bad. Like everything else, it's useful in moderation. A good servant, but a bad master. And all so-called civilized peoples have increasingly become crazy and self-destructive because through excessive thinking they have lost touch with reality. That's to say, we confuse science with the real world.
Alright, welcome back. Thanks, Kitty Cat Coin, of course, for the awesome season sponsorship. Kitty Cat Coin, check them out on Facebook. That is KITTYKOINCOIN. Check them out. They actually sponsor a real life driver as well. Crypto based platform. Pretty neat stuff. Check them out. You'll see a lot of cars in here. Patrick Desoni here, by the way, Todd. That penalty he got did not hurt him. He is now up to 10.
Yeah, and that's product of some of these guys staying out.
Yeah.
So one thing we mentioned during the break is a lot of these guys did stay out. I'm curious to see what these older tires are going to do compared to these guys on fresh tires.
You go find out right now, Todd. Here we go.
Yep. Pace cars down as we approach the Geico restart zone. And the green flag is back out in the air. See Joe Burchett already going to the bottom way back here in the 15th position. I believe he's going to hit a brick wall there for air and have to come back in. Through 3 and 4 they go.
To the inside, Jeff Unich, and I'm trying to see that. Was that Clark right there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Clark right there. Looks like he's gonna be side by side with Jeff Unich, and 82 Derek Pemberton trying to follow suit as well. Right here's where Derek's got to show that patience, Todd, we talked about the last few weeks.
Yeah, we talked to him as we got one way down here at the bottom, close to that white line here on the back stretch. I believe that is, trying to see who that is. Probably Patrick, I think. That's what I was talking about. But one thing we're starting to see is the 7 and the 27 starting to break away again. But it seems like the 27 gets, right up tight behind him, and then that dirty air kind of kicks that car back a little bit again.
By the way, Todd, real quick, here comes, is that Dwayne Hunt? Dwayne's in a different car, ain't he?
Maybe that was him that I was talking about.
That is, yeah, he's in a Michigan car, Todd.
Well, somebody needs to wreck that car. I'm just gonna say that now.
3 wide right here for the lead, Todd.
Yeah. Oh, he gets it into the 7.
Dwayne Hunt's going to the lead. Hunter Waters dropping back.
Here comes Tyler Seville onto the inside, running the apron.
Hunter's in trouble.
But look at this. Here's the problem now. Dwayne has got such a big lead. He may have some issues as we go.
Sorry about that, guys. Power just decided to flash on and off. I don't know why. Hopefully it stays on. But we are back, by the way, Todd. You said we didn't miss too much during that. Tyler Seville has taken over the lead from Dwayne Hunt.
Yeah, and it's basically a 3-car breakaway. Believe Jerry Cochran's running fourth. He's got about 1.3, 1.4 seconds behind Todd Cray here. So there's your little gap between them two. But a lot of good racing further in the back of the field. As you see, let's see where we got 3 wide here in the front stretch. I believe this is for 6th.
Yeah, Derek Pemberton right here trying to hold on to 5th.
Yeah.
She's a bunch of cars.
Here's the big thing: the 27 is dropping like a rock.
And here comes Gary
right
Mann
now.
on the outside as well.
Starting to wonder if maybe that was not a good call to stay out. Now the 27 will battle the 2, who's running another kitty cat coin paint scheme. I don't know if you had noticed that earlier.
2? No, I did not.
The 2.
No, I did not.
Well, right now he's battling Hunter Waters there. 3 wide again here. Someone we got to talk about again here is Joe Burchett. Currently up 13 positions.
Yeah. Yeah, he started towards the back end of the field because he hit the wall in qualifying. Joe right there.
Oh man, this is going to be good. Joe's got a good run here.
Maybe
I thought for a second there he was going to go 4 wide, but
Patrick going to kind of give him more room right there. Patrick 14th. He's doing pretty good so far considering where he started as well, and then some cars actually came down pit road.
So tight between the 27 and the 83 there and 2. I thought for sure they were going to door slam each other, but both of them doing a great job of not doing that. You see Joe, he's going to go to the bottom here and block the 27's run. But he's going to pick up the run from, trying to see who that is in front of him. I believe that's Hunter Waters and Darren Clement.
I want to mention Justin Gann, Todd. He's right here with these guys in 7th place in this pretty big little group. As he's going to look to the inside here. Gary May going to the back stretch. Never mind, I take that back. Jeff Unich up on the outside of him.
There's a big check up there in front of Joe Burchett. The 7 had to literally check out just for a sec.
Yeah, that's a pretty big pack here, huh?
Yeah, and he's going to lose a lot of ground to the 83 and the 2.
Hunter Waters dropping back. The 27 going around him of Steve Unich. The 93 maybe going around him as well. On that low side, looks like he may be able to take this spot away. Ooh, it's a handful right here, Todd.
Yeah, 5 cars on the blanket right here.
3 wide.
3 wide right here for, I believe this is the 6th position.
Yes. Well, that gets sorted out pretty quick.
Yeah, it does.
Darren Clement that went to the inside. You see him right there in that 32. Going underneath the 89 right now.
See, a lot of these guys running that top lane through the tri-oval here, and I don't know if that's just, muscle memory, because usually to get around this place, to get a good fast lap, you had to run that high to mid lane. Oh, the 89 had to check out as the 83 got tight there in the exit of 2. He's going to fall in behind the 83 right now, but now you basically got to run this thing kind of like Daytona, where you got to come from the top in 3 and 4 and run that apron to get a really good lap. 3 wide here for, I believe, the 4th position. riding on board with Joe Burchett. So he's gonna go and run that bottom lane, but Michigan, with it being a progressive banking track, you see Adam Matt's now gonna go to the inside of the 83. 83 stuck in the middle is
This is a hornet's nest. It's like a cobweb.
This is the kind of racing we actually want to see.
Yeah, this is where the Michigan gets really good here. As you know, we did a broadcast last season, Todd, of the trucks. I don't think it was for these guys, but it was one of the best races that we had all year for any league.
Yeah, I want to say it may have been. Oh, it's been a while. I can't remember then what leagues we were doing, because we were doing so many.
Yeah.
You know, I believe at one point we were doing 5 broadcasts a week. But yeah, like you mentioned, this is really good racing back here, as we got the battle for the race lead kind of heating up between. Oh well, now everything's starting to accordion back up to where nobody's really getting away up front. Currently, Todd Cray is now, well, according to my live timing, it was Todd Cray, but now, well, this is kind of going crazy for me. Dwayne Hunt supposedly
to be honest. Mine is too. Right now, Todd, the top 5 have really checked out. Not really checked out to make it top 6, but then that's where our racing really starts. As you see, Burchett going underneath Justin Gann. Oh, I'm sorry, not Justin Gann. Darren Clement, moving him into 7th. Levi Allen, one of our drivers that was kind of anxious to see how he would do tonight. Right now back in 16th. Jeff Unich, Todd, what happened to Jeff? Because he was up front. Same with Steve as well.
Well, I think he ended up having a couple of times where he had to check out of the corner on exit, like we had seen when we were riding with Joe back there. And ultimately, I think that's what happened. Is now you look at the top 3, who are, well, there's basically 3 seconds separating the top 3 from 4th.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's really spaced out. Like Jerry Cochran. Jerry Cochran's right here into 4th place. He's 4 seconds behind.
He's got no help literally right behind him, unlike the top 3 right now.
Yeah, it's so weird the way this is. I mean, the top 3 right now all underneath a blanket, and we got a battle for that top spot with Dwayne Hunt trying to battle back here. Good racing right here with Seville, Hunt, and Cray, though. We've been kind of watching this mid-pack, or not really mid-pack, but the top 10, and kind of haven't really watched the leaders.
Right, and I honestly thought the pack that we were watching I thought that was the lead pack, but then after looking, now these guys are way out in front. Typically you don't see this at Michigan. I mean, I can understand maybe the top 2 kind of pulling away from everybody, but
different.
Do want to mention, I don't think we've mentioned it yet, we're coming to our stage break.
We are, actually. I forgot.
Yeah, at the end of lap 40 will be the end of the stage. So, I forget what we were told as far as fuel goes, but
fuel was 48 laps. They're going to be able to make it to the end in this stage.
Starting to see top 3. The last time they came down pit road was lap 8. Lap 9, lap 12 for Levi Poland, which I believe is stuck a lap down, possibly. Right.
Poland. I don't think he is a lap down.
I don't know.
He is a lap down.
Yeah.
I do want to mention Adam Matt. Well, Jeff Hollingsworth is done for the night. He's a DNF. Adam Matt is back out on track 13 laps down. Johnny Avila 12 laps down. That's a tough break for them, to be honest, because Johnny and Adam both probably would have had a good chance. Like you said, Johnny's not far from Michigan, and unfortunately not going to be on our podium tonight.
Yeah, one night, like I was talking about before, working on that paint with him, he actually, I did not realize that he's actually from Toronto.
Pretty neat.
So,
Not too far from Michigan at all. Right now, still looking right here, a little bit further back. It's around around 13th with Hunter Waters into 7, with Ray Polk, Jason Mullis, Mark Jenkins, now Levi Allen, and Patrick Assonier. We'll jump back up here, Todd, as we look at lap 37. Stage starting to get a little bit closer here towards the end of this 40-lap run.
yeah, I think the craziness is pretty much over now that we know, okay, you got basically 2 laps here before the end of the stage. Let's just ride it out and then assess the situation after, going after these pit stops. As you see, 3 wide up here for, well, it was going to be 3 wide right here with the 27 and the 30.
Yeah.
I believe this is the 32.
32 and the 2.
Yep. Tell you what, at the beginning of that run, Steve Unich in the 27, he dropped like a rock, but once he got going, he was able to kind of come back up through the rest of the field, as you see him right here battling with the 2. As you see, well, who was that? That was Levi Poland, actually, on fresher tires. That's why he's able to run so much quicker than these guys. Back to the battle here between the 27 and the 2. See Steve able to clear the 2. The 32 going to possibly have a run here on the 2. Actually, he's got to push the 2. Another good battle here between the 30 and the 83. Justin Gann and Joe Burchett battling for the 6th position. Everybody doing a good job so far here in this one tonight. A lot of good racing. As you see, Steve Unich now with a run underneath Joe here for the 6th position.
Yeah, this right here is going to end the stage as well, Todd. Something we're going to keep an eye on here as you see Seville trying to break that draft on the backstretch from Dwayne Hunt, trying to get that bonus points for the number 11. It's going to be actually a pretty close finish, I think.
I think it's going to be as well. We see Seville coming out of turn 4.
Oh, he's going to have it.
Yeah, I believe the 11's definitely going to win the stage here. As there's the yellow, so collecting stage points. Yeah.
Everybody back to Darren Clement got points on that, Todd.
Yes, I was just going to mention that. So, good points night so far for Derek Pemberton. Joe Burchett also getting those. Oh, look at them guys, 5th and 6th so far here tonight. We'll see all these guys definitely come down for tires and fuel. I don't think we're going to see anybody stay out at this point in the race. But other than that, we've only had the one yellow besides this stage yellow here, so honestly, I'm a little surprised by that.
Everybody should come down this time, I believe. You know, it's pretty interesting, Todd, because we're seeing both of what we thought, kinda. You know, like we talked about it. But we've seen them space out like we thought, but then we've seen pack.
Right. It's kind of it's weird to explain what we're really seeing because we're only seeing 2 or 3 cars break it away, and then the rest all stays bunched up together. I kind of hope we don't see this in the actual Cup race here in about 2 weeks. But I mean, if we do, we do. I mean, there's nothing we can do about it.
There ain't nothing we can do about it.
So, see who wins the race off of pit road here. I do believe a couple have stayed out. Correct me if I'm wrong, though.
No, everybody is on pit road.
Okay. And it does look like the 19 has won the race off of pit road. So how about that? Tyler Seville, who led everybody down pit road, he's all the way down to 19th.
Yeah, and something happened there, Todd. Looking
I
at.
think he disconnected.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Because yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I
would
see
be
him right-
horrible.
Yeah, he definitely disconnected because
Wow.
I was on him, and so unfortunately that's gonna hurt
He
his
gets his stage
chance
points, but
tonight.
it ain't really going to matter.
Mm-hmm.
Not really. So Dwayne Hunt, Jerry Cochran, out in front. Out for the rest of the night. Have to get to the airport. Okay, so that's what happened. He's got to get to the airport.
Oh, okay.
So that's what happened. I got curious too.
Well, I was wondering if we were gonna see both 11 cars that race today picked up a win, but unfortunately he had to go. So, but on this restart, you will have Dwayne Hunt and Jerry Cochran on the front row, Clark in the 2, and Joe Burchett will restart in your second row. Steve Unich, Darren Clement, your third row. Derek Pemberton and Jeff Unich, your fourth row. Justin Gann and Gary May, your fifth row.
All right, Todd. So we are about ready to go as we get set for the green flag to take place here from Michigan International Raceway. After a wild 40 laps, and we haven't talked to nobody because I was really going to pull in Tyler that time, but kind of can't.
Right.
Shout out to Joe Burchett, working his way up into the top 5 now after being in the back. Have to wait and see how that works out for him. I know he's been working his butt off lately, so kind of surprised he's able to race tonight. Here we go, Todd Chase, Michigan out front.
Nope. I believe they waved the restart as my game just decided to freeze up again, by the way.
That's fine.
So I will rejoin.
So we will wait to go back green.
Yeah, I wonder if they're trying to sort out everybody further back in the field as to why they waved it off.
Video Wags is very interesting so far. You are correct. Sorry guys, I've been trying to get my stuff right, to be honest, ever since I had the power go out just randomly.
Well, we're both randomly having some issues tonight with iRacing, which I believe they do have a scheduled update coming. I believe be tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken.
by.
So,
All right, we are set to go back green flag here as Todd's gonna be loaded back in, I think.
Yeah, I'm at 60% right now.
All right, green flag set to wave. As we wait, Geico restart zone. Green flag back out in the air. Dwayne up front. Jerry Cochran second. Clark right there trying to take that. Looks like he's going to. We're going to be 2 by 2 for second on back. As that 2 car running that second seam. Here comes the 27. Almost making contact. Joe Burchett happened to get out of gas. He had a big run. He may be looking at going 3 wide. He's going to split. Nope, he's going to get behind him and let that work out. Here comes Darren Clement to the inside of the A3. He may look to go 3 wide down here into turn 3. Now 2 wide. Single file for the front 3 now. As Burchett and Darren Clement side by side. Make that single file now for the front 4.
I'm back in here, by the way. From what I had just seen, it does look like the restarts are going to look like we had seen today at Pocono, for the most part, as Joe Burchett gets a little loose here, too, able to save it. But he's still battling the 72 here for that fourth position. Meanwhile, further back, you got 3 wide here with Derek. Oh, a little bit of contact right there. Able to save it for now. Wow.
Yep, he saved it. We're going to have to get a replay on this, Todd. Darren Clement.
I believe that was Thomas McBride.
Oh, Darren Clement. Did he come up into the 82?
He may have.
Let's see what happened. Yeah, he definitely slid up into the 82 and actually did come down into Jeff Units. Both of them, they're all 3 going to be okay.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Darren might have a little bit of damage, but it ain't going to affect these cars. These cars are actually really tough, to be honest. Pemberton, after he made that contact, actually trying to get over 6th place now.
And while this is all happening, you see Dwayne Hunt leading the field still, kind of trying to break the draft in front of Clark up here in second. I mean, we're starting to see it happen again. Front 2 break it away from the rest of the field, and everybody else is pack racing.
Derek finding some speed here, Todd.
Yeah, I was just going to mention, he's 3 wide back there. I believe that's for the 4th, 5th, 6th position. Seeing these guys kind of run that second lane. And right there, I seen the 27 get a little tight on exit. We didn't really see that in the first run of this race. But now we're starting to see it here.
We got a battle for the lead, Todd.
Yeah, we got a big battle for the race lead. The 2 putting some pressure here on the 19. He's going to look high here. The 19's going to go up there and cover that. Take his lane away and put that dirty air on the nose of the 2. But it ain't going to be enough to hold on. For now, the 2, they're going to bring the 83 into this battle now. Man, how cool would it be to have Joe win here tonight at Michigan?
Yeah, to be honest, the Amazing Caucasian. He was not comfortable coming in here, Todd.
No, he said I think his exact words were he hates this place and he hates this car.
Yeah, and he is showing otherwise right now. He's going to try to take second here from Clark. This is not going to be an easy pass. He's bringing a teammate along with him, driving that Tim Giles paint scheme for us, Todd. Derek Pemberton coming along with the 82 and 83 coming up through the field.
Yep, and
I'm very
started
proud of
to
Derek tonight so far.
Oh, so far, yeah, so am I. I mean, he's kept his cool and everything for what we know of right now, as I believe that is. Oh gosh, this is gonna be a mess. As there are three, well, they were three by three at one point. Joe Burchett, I believe, must have gotten a little tight because now he's finding himself way back in sixth.
Yeah, he had to gather himself back up. Pemberton takes third. Todd Chase, you know what time this would be perfect for?
Time to turn it up.
You are correct, good sir. Once I find out where it's at.
You're good right now. Big battle for the race lead as I think the world just froze over. Derek Pemberton took the race lead out of turn 4. Now he's battling Dwayne Hunt for that top spot.
Very impressed by this.
Well, now we're starting to see a change in this, the complexion of this race where we've got pack racing up here. It's weird seeing how these cars have changed all of a sudden. So you got three wide battling back here with the 89, the 27. I believe this is the 53. Wow, what if this happens in the actual NASCAR race? I will be on the edge of my seat the whole time.
I was mentioning to you during the Turn It Up segment, Todd. We was not expecting this to go a pack race like we are since the change actually happened after the break. I mean, it has been literally nonstop action everywhere. I mean, it is a big pack, which is very surprising. It's getting a little bit spaced right now, but there's still some really good racing. right there for third, just again, Hunter Waters. I mean, it's literally anywhere you look right now, there's still a battle going on. Here comes the 83.
Yep, Joe Burchett battling back towards the front, currently running 5th, battling the 7 of Hunter Waters for that 4th position.
Hunter Fried Pickles car. These guys have found something, man. I don't know. Like, they're racing better now than what they was in practice. Like, this is really good. I did notice right there, Todd, Joe was not able to get a run using that low side. It's going to be, it seems like that middle lane may be coming in a little bit. That third lane, and we're trying to see it again right here. The 83 underneath the 2. He might be able to get it here if he could stay beside him down into 1.
Yeah, one thing I'm starting to notice too, and I heard some of these guys further in the back of the field, 15th, 16th place, they're downshifting, which I don't know if they were doing that earlier. It's a little bit tight here for the 83. Gonna have to check up. This is gonna check up the 89.
That's one thing about this. Here about Patrick, Todd, he's putting a pass here. Patrick DeSaunier started at the tail end. I mean, he is working his way up through the field. This is really good, man. I'm very impressed. We said earlier, Todd, when on our podcast that we thought Michigan was going to be the best race of the season, and we're seeing why now.
Yeah, and I mean, Patrick kind of taking the Jeff Gordon approach, I would say, to this race. Jeff Gordon in his glory days basically rode around in the back, kind of slow and methodically worked his way up to the front of the race with about 25, 30 laps to go, and just completely dominated the rest of those races. And I don't know if Patrick will be able to do that here, but I mean, if we continue to see this kind of racing, anything could actually happen.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is Derek Pemberton goes back to the lead. By the way, Todd did not see that exchange take place. Dwayne Hunt actually falls back to P3. Pemberton is going to lead another lap. This might be the most laps he's led this league his entire career.
Probably, and if I'm him, I'm kind of shaking a little bit because of that statistic.
Yeah,
but
he wants to win really bad.
Yeah, he does.
He wants to win so bad, and not only that, the win in this car would be awesome for Tim.
Mm-hmm.
That would be pretty awesome, because the win in this league, and you guys know that watch, this league is so hard to win in.
I mean, just look at the names in this. Justin Gann, Dwayne Hunt, Derek Pemberton, Patrick DeSaunier, Joe Burchett, Steve Unich, Jeff Unich. The list keeps going on and on and on about, the list of talent in this league.
Yeah,
as you see Derek breaking the draft now.
Yeah, that's something we seen earlier, Todd, when them 3 checked out. They was able to get out like that, and nobody was able to catch them. You're going to have to break the draft. And to be honest, I didn't think we would be doing that here, but apparently we are.
Well,
yeah,
right there. Justin Gann gets a little tight, and that's that arrow
he
tightness.
Smacked the wall. There they go.
Oh, there we go. Yep.
19.
Back up in front of the field. 1 or 2 under the wall there.
We're going to stay green.
Green for the moment.
Yeah,
trying to see.
Burchett almost got killed. I don't know who else got in the wall.
I believe it was. I think you're right. I believe it was the 19 and the 53.
Man, Dwayne, man, he was going so good. Now, he is going to be able to bet. Now, the 53 barely side-slapped it. It ain't going to hurt him, of Thomas McBride. That could have been way worse, but this is what Derek wanted. He's going to be able to break away a little bit here. Maybe. Get about 6/10. Now, to be honest, Hunter should be able to close that gap back in. But, Todd, if you would have told me this would be your top 5 at 65 laps in this race, I'd have called you a liar.
Oh, 100%. I mean, because like we had said, the beginning of the race, it was the story of the top 2 and top 3, break it away out, 3-4 seconds from everybody else, and we had pack racing to going to the second phase of this race to where we had pack racing, and now, once again, the leader has broken away. Now it's starting to kind of yo-yo back with some of these guys getting more organized again behind him.
We're going to see Patrick behind Derek for the lead. If you would have said that to me last week, and that's what was going to happen, I'd be like, nah.
Well, this is not what Derek wants to see.
I was not expected. Like, no offense. I mean, I like Derek and I like Patrick both.
Yeah.
I never would have thought that them two would be like close to third in Michigan.
Well, I would definitely say if it was between the 82 and the 93, you know these guys are going to be running each other up the racetrack and running them back down the racetrack at any and every inch of this racetrack.
Now, here's the thing with Derek, okay, and the rest of this field. We got to start thinking about pit stops.
Mm-hmm. This is going to hurt them.
You can go a little bit longer right now. You can go another 20 or 30 laps. Okay? Right now, we're 4 laps short to the end of this race.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. What I would personally do, I would probably have to run this out.
Definitely run this out. I mean, Derek might not be able to run this out as long as we would think.
If you got to come down with, say, 5 laps to go, I would only go 2 tires. I wouldn't even go 4. And I would only go. I wouldn't even go half a tank. I would only go like 3/4 or maybe a quarter of a tank. You know, because even with fresh tires, they're not going to catch you. That's if we even get green flag pit stops.
Well, like we noticed earlier, some of these guys had 8 to 10 lap old tires, and they were able to hold their own for a good another 10, 15 laps before they started dropping off compared to the fresher tires. So.
We're getting our way. Look who's first, look who's second.
Yeah, I was going to mention that earlier.
Here's your lap time history. The green is the faster driver. The red is Derek's faster. So we are showing that live right now, right on board with Derek Pemberton in the 82. He was faster last time by. Derek went a 7.92. Patrick was a little bit slower. Right here, Patrick was a little bit faster. See how much rubber's laying down on this track too, by the way.
Oh, yes.
It is a lot. Patrick was really good right there out of turn 4. Derek may be faster this lap. It's going to be close. We'll see.
That might...
Actually, dead even. No.
Yeah.
Patrick was faster by a 10 last time. He closed in right there at 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that was because the 93 has caught the wake off of the 82 and is in his draft. So now, if you're the 82, what do? I know you got to protect this race lead and keep that clean air, but I mean, do you let Patrick go and let him burn some of that fuel off and maybe play the position game with trying to save as much fuel as you can? As we got 1 back here on the apron, and 3 and 4 coming to pit road, I believe.
Yeah, is that Ray Polking and Gary May on pit road? Yes. Alright, let's jump back a little bit. We got some side-by-side action right here with Jerry Cochran. And Chet now working on Cochran as well. Chet kind of falling back after he got up there a little bit.
I'm not surprised to see that happen, though.
Battle here for third as well, Todd, with Steve Unich, your pick to win this race. We're starting to see him crank his way back up.
Never count out that 27. He's got 2 wins on the season already.
Yeah, especially here. I feel like this is the top of track he likes. Patrick's going to get off that turn really nice. But he closed in a little bit there. He's not closing as fast as what I thought he would, but he did close in really nice. We got a battle for third.
Yep, battle for third between Steve Unich and Clark here in the 2. Got another one on the apron way back there. Got some more coming down pit road right now.
Yeah, I like
Justin Gann,
possibly.
Yep. This could force Derek's hand.
Yeah.
And possibly coming down.
Yeah, I would come down if I'm Derek or anybody else.
Now look at the run Patrick gets. He's definitely in that draft, but Derek's still trying to break it.
Yeah, Derek actually pulled a little bit right there. Let's see if he's able to this time. Let's see if he comes to pit road or not.
I believe Patrick's.
Yeah,
yep.
So you got to pit this time if you're Derek.
Yep. If you want to leapfrog him, I mean, I know it's a little bit harder to do in these cars because I seen in the Pocono race tonight, I believe Denny Hamlin. No, it was not Denny Hamlin. It was Kyle Busch and Eric Jones, if I remember right.
Here's the
Correct
thing,
me if I'm
man.
wrong.
If these cars pull up in front of Derek, I mean, you got to be careful getting on pit road. You have to let these guys know behind you because that is a hornet's nest behind you.
Oh yeah, because I mean,
This could go bad.
look at this. Yeah, this could be bad for Derek right there. Is a 53 gonna slow the 82 down?
Yep, he's got to come. He's going to wind up losing this lead. That's the thing.
Yep.
I mean, more come to pit road that time. Everybody has been on pit road or coming to pit road, Todd, besides Pemberton. Yeah, he's going to cost himself a lot here.
Well, unfortunately, that was just a lap car having fresher tires, catching the 82 off guard.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. You got to pit. So.
Yeah, if you're the 82, the 83, Jason Mullis, you know, I come down this time. As you see Derek coming down.
Going to win the race off pit road. And Pemberton coming in very hot here. I think he did get
nabbed.
I think he did get slowed. There was a lot of smoke coming out.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see. All this should shake out, Todd. To Justin Bennell's going to take the lead, but this should shake out to Steve taking the point. Well, I say that, and here comes Justin Gann flying by him. So this should shake out to Justin.
That's a product of them fresher tires.
We'll have to wait and see. Here they come off turn 4. Yeah, Derek's definitely got caught speeding.
Yep.
Well, that's what happens when you get caught. You should not have stayed out.
Yep.
That is a race that Derek Pemberton has thrown away. Going to need a caution in order to get back in this one and hope for the best if you're him. Jesse Bennell right now wouldn't mind a caution.
Yep. But up front, it is Justin Gann leading, Steve Unich, Dwayne Hunt running 3rd, Jerry Cochran 4th, Thomas McBride 5th, Levi Poland 6th, Patrick Desanier 7th, Gary May 8th, Jeff Unich now jumps into, well, he's battling there for the 8th position with Gary May. Hunter Waters currently running 10th. So now, I wonder how this is going to play out. I would think you're definitely going to make it the rest of the way.
Yeah, by the way, Pemberton did leave pit road, Todd. And you know what, Todd? I don't think he got caught speeding.
It would be close.
Well, I'm seeing now that he was actually... I don't think he got caught speeding, Todd. I think that was just a product of him pitting later. 22 seconds, though. That's a lot, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, hold on. It's actually less than 17 seconds. That seems like awful. I'm seeing that he was only on pit road for 14.7. What do you see? Do you have that?
No, I do not.
That's what I'm seeing. I don't know.
Well, while you're looking at that, we got a battle for the race lead here. Yeah. Steve Unich on the outside of Justin Gann here in 3 and 4. Actually, I take that back. That is for the 2nd position as Jesse Bennell.
Jesse Bennell's still in the race lead, but this is their overall lead. Now, I will tell you something, Todd. Remember how I said that somebody might be able to make it? Nah, he's going to be still short by quite a bit, actually. He's been out there 34 laps.
Well, here's the thing. The 96 has got a lot of nose damage. So,
by the way,
the 20...
yeah, Derek did not get caught speeding. I just want to clear that up.
Okay. One thing I want to mention, like I said, the 96 has got a lot of nose damage.
Yeah.
It's not going to take very long if the 27 and the 30 and the 19 all run nose to tail. They can catch this 96 car in a hurry.
To be honest, somebody in the chat said it looks like Patrick's the fastest, and I'm going to be honest, the 2 fastest on track right now is the 93 and the 82.
Yeah.
And they are moving. Because I can tell you this right now, Derek Pemberton last time by ran a 39.5, while Justin Gann ran a 40.5. Derek's second faster. And we're going to see that battle right here between Patrick and Derek. Todd, we've seen this last week. Remember, we're seeing them side by side now. This is going to be a big battle here because this ultimately could, I don't know if it'll be for your race win or not since they're so mired back in traffic now. But we know what could happen. Well, and not much. Actually, Patrick gave Derek a lot of room there. Really respectful.
For now.
Both of them. Yeah, for now.
As you see Derek working underneath the 7 of Hunter Waters now.
I just don't think he's going to have enough time to catch up.
Well, I don't know.
This is a long track, though. Because he was 22 seconds behind, Todd. Now he's 14.
Yeah,
So,
and I think that's just a product of that nose damage from the 96.
and I take that back, Todd. He is only 4 seconds behind what will be the leader of Steve Eunice, and he is closing fast. Like, he's closing almost a second a lap or a half a second. And Joe Burchett right there in front of him, that's his teammate. Joe gonna, I'm sure, not racing very hard. Joe has to be impressed. Joe actually the co-owner of that team. You see right there, Joe actually not going to let the Jeff Eunice machine get a draft off of him, Todd.
Yeah, and that's going to allow Derek to get along the side of him.
That would have been ugly, though.
Well, we've seen these two kind of play around here in practice, and let's just say Joe won that battle.
Yeah, a couple times.
Yeah.
Pemberton's got to like what he sees, Todd. I think he's got the car to beat now. He's out in front of Patrick. I think Patrick definitely had the car. Derek's still got to get around some really fast cars, though.
Derek able to clear the 53 pretty quick there, by the way.
Yeah, he's only literally a second behind Justin Gann now.
Yellow's out.
Oh, well, this changed everything. And this is a big wreck. Joe Burchett involved. Thomas McBride, the 89 of Jeff Eunice. Let's see what happened. I think the 89 possibly came up in front of the 89. We'll double check. Or did Joe get loose? Oh, he pushed up into the 53. Thomas McBride has been in the worst situations tonight.
Yeah.
Patrick involved as well, I think, in this one, Todd.
Don't you dare call me Joe again.
I'm sorry. He was involved. I don't think there's a ton of damage on Patrick's car. There's a little bit, but he'll be able to get that worked on. He's going to be all right with that. We've seen way worse. Tough break there for Patrick, though. And Joe and really Thomas McBride.
But now, like we had mentioned, this changes everything.
Congratulations to Jesse. That worked out perfect for him.
Well, at one point I seen that he had a 15-second lead.
Yeah.
But
he's going to be able to come down with everybody else.
He's going to come down with everybody else, but I don't think this 96 can run.
Well, he's got a lot of damage on the front, you know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's going to be so much slower than everybody else behind him. When he punches that hole for everybody, he's not going to be...
Well, you're definitely going to take 4 tires here, though.
Oh, for sure. So, we'll see who wins the race off of pit road here.
Well, it's getting good
basically, everybody from basically all the way down to 15th on pit road right now.
This is getting really good now.
Oh, the 96 misses his pit stall and has to back up.
So that's definitely going to cost you the lead. We're going to watch Steve Eunice here. The 7 coming in too as well. It looks like he made it in pretty good. Steve should win this race off pit road. We'll have to wait and see. Did he take 2? He took 2, Todd. A lot of 2 tires being taken. Not a fan of that.
Yeah, and what I'm actually seeing is the 96 being held here in his pit stall. So I wonder if he's
probably getting off
fixing damage or...
Yeah, with him missing that box, I think that's a good call. I will tell you, Todd, here's first one that took fresh tires, Jerry Cochran into 72 coming out 4th, Derek Pemberton coming out 5th. And then everybody else took 4 with the exception of Paul Crumry, who took 2. He is in 9th. I don't like the call to take 2 tires here. Now, Steve knows better than me, so I will say that.
And, I mean, when we go back green, it's going to be about 14, 15 laps left of this race. So, if we have another yellow, I mean, at that point, it may be a bad call, but we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. But I think right now, a 2-tire strategy may come into play. Maybe a good call for now.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, we don't really know personally what to expect. Like, if your car is too tight, a two-tire may fix that. You know, I mean, we kind of talked about it earlier.
Yep, as you see, I believe the lights are off the pace car now. It will be Steve Unich and Justin Gann on your front row, Jason Mullis and Jerry Cochran the third. Your second row, Derek Pemberton and Clark in the 2. Your third row.
I feel bad for Patrick, man.
What's that?
I feel bad for Patrick.
Oh, I know.
Now, let me look at his car. Actually, Todd, he got his car all the way fixed up. And it looks really
that's good.
Yeah, so he's not out of this one yet.
No, because, I mean, we've seen some of the racing that we, earlier in this race.
Too.
But your fourth row will consist of Hunter Waters and Dwayne Hunt. Pat Crumry, what? He's going to restart next to Mark Jenkins here for your fifth row. How about PK?
You ever call him Pat again? He's probably going to come through his microphone and be
I said Paul Crumry, not Pat.
Pat Crumry.
No. He's currently up 13 positions. So, waiting on the pace car to come back down again. I believe it will be
Pat Crumry.
15 laps to go as we approach the Geico restart zone.
If I go back to this broadcast and I watch it, you say Pat, we'll be fine.
Green flag is back out.
Look at that start. How did he get that big of a lead?
Well, I don't know.
Wow, good job for him. Hey, that's why we say don't talk about Steve Unich. She has been good this season for a reason. Pemberton taking away third. He was taking away second.
Oh, who was that? I believe
that was Jason Mullis, by the way.
Yeah, he continues to drop
break,
back.
By the way, because Justin Gann just cut Derek a huge break.
Yeah,
Derek's really loose right there. A little bit hard race behind. Jason Mullis putting somebody almost into the wall of the 2. He gets Jerry Cochran a little bit. Jason right now having his hands full at 35. He's got 2 tires, so.
Yeah, this is your Hornet's Nest right here. The 72, the 33, I believe this is the 19. Oh, ooh, that was a little close there.
Uh-oh, somebody blinked.
Yep, the 19. So far, so good now.
Man, that is. We started cheering pretty crazy too, huh? We talked about New Hampshire last week on Monday.
Oh, I know.
Wild here.
Speaking of that, they will be at Pocono, another crazy place for restarts tomorrow night. So
here's the 33. By the way, we haven't talked about Mark Jenkins hardly any tonight, Todd. Here he is.
Yeah, he was
35 smacks the wall a little bit. Here he is trying to take 5th away. I think this might be his season best finish too if he can finish inside the top 5.
Yeah. And, we were watching the 33 earlier in this race running back in the field and kind of in that Hornet's Nest, if you will. Constantly running 3-4 wide, and he was doing a nice job holding his lane in that. Now he's up here battling for the 4th position with Hunter Waters. So
I want to mention the last time by Derek Pemberton, a 10th.5 faster over Steve Unich, who exit really flat right on the back stretch. Derek going to close in quite a bit here, maybe another 10th on the back straightaway. You know his heart's beating right now, Todd.
100% it is, because he knows he's in the catbird seat right now.
Yeah. Literally, Todd, he has closed in once again quite a bit now. The gap down to 2 tenths as they cross the line. Once again, Pemberton 2.5 tenths quicker last time by. I'll be honest. I don't know if anybody's got anything for him.
I don't think they do either, but
block here a little bit.
Looking further back in the field of this, the racing is starting to get really, really crazy. Here's Derek going for the race lead. The 27 going to pinch him down there just a little bit. The 27's going to slide up.
Yeah,
And Derek with them 4 fresh tires.
Yeah, that's the
able
thing.
to clear.
Well, they are hornet's nest behind him. Derek wants us to stay green now.
10 laps to go here at Michigan as we got a big battle for the race lead between Derek and Steve.
This could be
Like
the
you
upset of
said,
the season.
Yeah, as you see right there, Derek able to clear the 27. Now we got to see what's going to happen here further in the back of the
good battle
field.
right here with Mark Jenkins and Hunter Waters. Mark took a big run underneath him a minute ago, and it got shut off very quickly by Waters. Jenkins, once again, wanted on fresh tires as well.
Oh, big block by the 33 on the 2.
Yeah, they are racing really hard right here. It's 8 laps to go. By the way, Steve, you know, it's closing in that time on, well, no, I was going to say closed in, but Derek was actually a little bit faster. Here comes the 72 underneath Jenkins.
Derek actually had to lift a little bit there.
Yep.
That's going to allow the 27 to, yep. Man,
Derek's
coming
nervous.
to 7 to go. Yeah, you
It reminds
like
me
you
a lot of
mentioned.
Chase Elliott, dude. Like,
It
I ain't gonna
does.
lie. Like, I don't want anything to happen. I mean, and I'm not saying that just because I'm good friends with him, but literally, we know, Todd, the struggle he's been in this league. And this is the best race I've ever seen him drive. Like, it ain't even close.
Yeah, I mean,
He's so good at 1 and 2, especially in the entry in the center.
Well, I think what happened is late in the practice, they kind of figured out how to run this racetrack.
Yeah, because Derek struggled, didn't he?
He struggled
95%
horribly.
of that practice, he struggled.
Mm-hmm. But I know coming into this race tonight, Derek was probably about 30% awake. I bet you he's about 130% awake now.
Oh, I'm sure. I was trying to see. I'm sure Joe Burchett, Joe Burchett is on pit road. I'm sure there's some talking going on as Justin Gann battling for second. Remember, Justin Gann, 2 tires as well, and he takes second with ease in that kitty cat going forward.
Yeah, watch out for this 30 because I do know that there is history between the 30 and the 82 as well. So.
Oh gosh, I'm so nervous for this dude. I've never been this nervous at a race before in broadcasting. Like, it's, you know, Todd, and I've said this on broadcast before. Normally, as broadcasters, we don't have a favorite. We don't. But when it's one of the guys that you know and you've seen him struggle a lot,
Yes.
you kind of don't really root for him. By the way, I want to mention Justin Gann way faster that lap.
Yes, way faster because he had help from the 27 pushing him all the way down the front stretches, and now they're literally in Derek's wake. I don't know if Derek can.
So good in entry, man. He is really good in entry and center. Like right here, you can see it. Like the time, I just watch it. It goes straight up. Like right there, he went from 0.21 to 0.33 on entry. But then right here, the exit is where he struggles about the middle way. Because they get such a good run out of the exit. You can see it right there coming back down to 0.23 that time, 0.22, 21. But then right here, once again, you see it go up.
And less than 4 laps to go here at Michigan for Derek.
Begging not a caution to come out. And they got 3 wide behind him with Adam Matz. Remember, Adam Matz right now, he's actually 12 laps down. We only got 18 wrecking Todd.
Oh, there we go. Yep. There's the yellow.
Yep. And what do you do, Todd?
Oh, boy.
I don't know. You're a sitting duck right now. I say you come down.
I say you come down and you take 4. You don't take fuel, but you come and take 4.
I say that too. Because if you don't, then everybody else out there, and you may not win this race now. Like, you seriously may not, but you've got to do something else. There's going to be a lot of people that take 2.
Yeah, because if you look at this, if the roles were reversed between the 30 and the 82, if the 30 decided to stay out, the 82 would come down. But if Derek decides to stay out, you know the 30 is going to come down.
Yeah, and
so
Derek don't have any help. He's got Levi Allen out there, and that is it. And Levi's back in 16. Joe's not going to come out. So Joe's going to talk him through what he thinks he should do.
Yes.
And whatever he chooses, it will be the right call for his standpoint. Like, you can't go against anything he does.
Now, the worst thing he could possibly do is speed on pit road.
I mean, you may just stay out here, to be honest. Because you're going to have people stay out. I mean, I'd stay out.
He's
We're
going to bring
a lot of people in.
Everybody, one stayed out, I believe.
Jenkins stayed out.
Oh, wow.
Dwayne Hunt stayed out.
Yep.
I mean, I'm very surprised that many people came in. Now, how many people is going to take 2? I think there will be a lot of 2 tires. I would take 2.
See, I don't know.
Yeah. Man, I don't know.
I would definitely take 4 because you've seen right there, Steve was able to hold on to it, but I don't know.
Taking 4. There is 2 tires being taken. Jerry Cochran took 2, and he's not the only one, I don't think.
Yep.
A lot of people taking 2 tires. There's going to come out in 6. Okay, so there's your answer, Todd. That was a good call for Derek to take 4 because Steve, Justin, everybody else took 4. Jerry Cochran took 2. Everybody else in front of him has none. So, as long as Derek's patient, now that's the thing. Steve's got fresh tires too. With fresh tires, Steve's going to be hard to handle.
Yeah, but now, with this restart rule, I don't think we've seen some of these guys up here like Dwayne Hunt and Mark Jenkins. I don't know if they've actually ran a race with this restart rule, so you got that factoring into them staying out on, which would be 15-lap-old tires, by the end of this thing. If we make it to the end of this thing, there's going to be a lot of unknowns going into this restart.
I agree.
So, do you want to mention we do have 3 green-white checker attempts.
Yeah. And we may use up all 3.
Oh, 100% I believe we're going to use up all 3 because now this is where the anticipation is going to ramp up. Everybody wants to win this race because we've waited this long. Everybody knows how these cars are going to act within these next 2 laps, let's just say. So they're going to be pushing and, shoving the nose of that car in some of these holes that aren't even really there. So
all right, Todd.
Pace lights are off. The pace car, as it will be Mark Jenkins and Dwayne Hunt on your front row. Gary May, Levi Poland, your second row. Jerry Cochran, the third, and Derek Pemberton, your third row. Steve Unich, Justin Gann, your fourth row. Hunter Waters, Paul Crumry, and to make sure I say it the right way for you.
Yeah, and that was our last set, by the way, I believe, Todd. Which may be why you've seen some of these guys take 2, like Jerry Cochran.
Right.
He may not have had any more left, because I know he took 2 earlier, I think.
Well, if you were not on the edge of your seat before, you're definitely going to be on the edge of your seat now.
Everybody looks really good here, lined up. A little bit.
So here we go. Pace car comes down pit road as we approach the Geico restart zone for green-white checker attempt number 1. Green flag is out in the air. Dwayne kind of... Yeah. And look at the 33. Didn't get a good launch, but look at this. 4 wide already. Oh, there they go. Yep, the big one. Oh,
Derek's out.
Big one happened. Yep.
Caution is out.
The big one happening here in turn 2.
What happened? Derek wanted to go between them, and I think the 72 moved up. That's what it was. 72 moved up, I think, trying to make it even maybe 4 or 5 wide. And then more happened. Steve's in it. That's tough. This ain't over, Todd.
No, it's not over, but...
That changed everything.
It definitely does, because you got... I believe we're going to get a new... We're going to get a winner that has not won yet this season.
Yeah, no matter what now. That,
Because
I'm going to be honest with you, I think that restart ought to be looked at a little bit.
I think so too.
That laying that far back, he was a car length back. I mean, I'm
Well,
not saying it was wrong. I mean, it may not have been.
Well, here's the thing. It all was hinging on the 33 because the 33 was a leader. He was the control car. He does not technically have to go within that restart zone. He can wait, and that's basically what he did. But like you'd mentioned, the 19 laid back so far back.
Yeah. Now, I'm not saying, it was wrong by any means, but I think it ought to be looked at 100%.
Well, the main thing is they can't penalize the 19 if he didn't get a black on the restart.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, if there's no penalty, then, if I already didn't throw a flag, then there shouldn't be a penalty.
Right.
That's kind of what I'm saying, too.
But if the roles were reversed, then...
I mean, if I was in that situation, I'd 100% want a penalty if I'm racing against
Yes. Yes. So, this will be restart, or green-white checker attempt number 2. And I mean, we were just talking about the 03 running way back there, the back half of the field, now currently running 7th. Tell you what, he's doing a good job for running that car for the first time.
He has never been in it. I mean, he had to overcome a lot. Jesse Bennell up to 8th, Ray Polking 9th to 80, Raphael up to 10th.
Oh boy.
I still, right now, since Derek got that damage, I don't know what the damage looks like on that 2 car, if there's any. And really, I don't know if Derek's got damage either. I really like this 2 car, though. Derek don't actually have any damage, does he?
Yeah, Derek he's all right.
Yeah, there's a little bit there, but... Now, if I'm not mistaken, Todd, Dwayne Hunt, now, didn't he take 4?
I don't know for sure.
No, he stayed out, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, he stayed out.
That's right.
So,
he got 18 laps. I see it now. Well, we're going to find out, Todd.
Yep, as the lights are off the pace car, he had a little bit of a blinking issue there.
And honestly, Todd, if I'm the 33, I'm laying back like he did.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, I mean, get right there on that quarter panel and lay right there. That's kind of where he was. And I mean, if it worked, you got to do it. By the way, shout out to Levi Poland, Todd.
Yeah, currently running 3rd.
Yeah, I haven't seen his name up front in a long time. Finally up there, and it's well deserved.
Boy, this restart's going to be really, really good, I have a feeling. Because that last wreck there in 1 and 2 took out some heavy hitters.
It did. This is going to be fun.
So, Dwayne Hunt, your current leader, he'll be on the front row with Mark Jenkins again. Levi Poland, Derek Pemberton, your second row. Jason Mullis and Clark in the 2, your third row. Levi Allen and Jesse Bennell, your 4th row. Ray Polking and Rafael Rodriguez would make up your 5th row.
Once again, Dwayne Hunt, previous champion. Mark Jenkins has been in the championship round a couple times in the trucks, I believe. I know at least once he has.
And here we go. Pace car dives down
Mark
for pit road.
Like the 30 or 19 did.
No. Well, this is going to be botched. I think the 33 is going to get a black flag for that. We'll have to wait and see as the 19.
Battle for second now.
Oh, Derek. Wow.
Big blocker on the 35. He may look to go 3 wide here. Here he comes. My God.
Them fresh tire. Ooh.
He's in the wall.
Able to keep it going. Here comes Derek.
They're going to wreck you so bad.
They're going to wreck, man. They're 3, possibly 4 wide back here on the backstretch. Here comes Derek for the race lead. Looking to the inside of Dwayne Hunt. He's going to send it in there. Wow. Good Lord. Look at them.
Here comes the 2, Todd.
Yep. White flag is in the
Wrecking
air.
behind. Caution's doing come out.
Behind. Yep. Oh.
Oh my gosh, Todd.
Oh, he was so close to that start-finish line.
Johnny Avila in this one. Let's see where it happened at. Looked like it just stacked up. Todd, this could go either way here. That could have been on the 93. I don't know. That really could go either way. Let's see. Yeah, 46 cent a three, or 46 cent. I mean, it's more of a racing deal.
Yeah.
But Patrick definitely sent the 46 up into the, well, I don't know. That might not be more of a racing deal. Patrick don't want two penalties in a row. That's for sure.
Well,
That's
we were
tough.
talking about it at the beginning of this race where there was some drama coming into this one. Even though there was nothing with the 82 and the 93, the 93 was involved in that. So,
yeah, you did not want that.
the 82 definitely did not want that. So you see some of these guys further in the back of the field coming down. Probably just to fix some damage, I would think. But I don't know, man. That just goes to show you right there how much the 19 was hurting on them older tires by staying out. He may have had to stay out because he may not have had tires like we were talking about. But
Whoo, Todd.
I gotta take a deep breath out of this one. You said it, and it's gonna happen. Third and final attempt coming up here.
Todd. Levi Allen's not out of this, by the way.
No, and I mean, watch for the 03 to go anywhere where the 82 goes.
Yeah, because they're in the same channel. They will communicate. We know that about all these guys that's in the same, team. They do communicate, and they will communicate here.
Yep. So we'll see what happens here. I mean, the only other thing I could think of if Derek doesn't make a bad call here, let's just say.
Yeah, and now is this the second attempt, Todd, or is this the last?
This will be the third attempt.
Okay, so that's all. I can't remember if it was the second or third.
Yeah.
So we're
what
about to
I'm
double back up.
Yeah, we're about to double up, but the bad call I'm talking about is if I believe these guys do have lane choice.
Yeah.
If they're the leader, the bad call would be to take the outside.
Yeah, you got to take the inside, 100%.
Because now that's going to line up your teammate behind you, who could really be your friend coming down to the end of this.
Yeah,
but
it's a good call to definitely take that, because if you can talk to Levi here, I mean, if he's right on your bumper, you're looking at possibly a teammate, possible 1-2, or at least a help to push you even further out in front of that 2 car. Now the 2 has some help as well. Jesse Bennell right there in the 96. Do not count him out.
no, but here, I was just thinking about this. The 82 knows how this rule goes.
Mm-hmm.
We don't know if the 2 knows how this rule goes. We know the 03 don't.
Yeah,
we do know the 96 does.
Yeah, we definitely know the 02 or 03 don't.
So
100% knows he don't, because he don't race his cars.
no. So
first race in them, so he don't even race trucks. I don't think he's literally a short track guy.
Mm-hmm.
So this would be pretty cool.
Oh man, I am shaking right now because this is gonna be really, really good. But like we mentioned for like the second or third time now, this will be the final green, white checker attempt.
Laps.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go, Todd.
Pace car about to come down pit road one more time. If the yellow flag does come out, it does not matter. If the white flag comes out, it does not matter. Watch for Derek approaching the Geico restart zone. The green flag is out, and look at that launch.
Right there it is, Todd.
Yep.
That's the teammate communication. Now, Levi's got a chance at this, though.
He does. He's definitely got a good shot at stealing this from a teammate. I don't know how you would feel about that. I mean, as long as they would definitely come home 1 and 2. Here come, look for the 2 now back here. Derek almost getting the wall off of 2.
Jesse takes
Down the back
third.
stretch.
I
Yeah,
don't know if Levi's
watch
going
for
to leave Derek, to be honest.
I don't think he will either. Through 3 and 4 they come.
Race official. Jesse takes third.
White flag is in the air.
Rafael Rodriguez going for fourth.
Watch for some heavy blocking put on by the 03.
Derek went extra wide in that turn for that reason. Here comes the 96, Todd.
Yep, if I'm Derek, I move up, take that line away. Here comes Jesse Bennell in the 96. Gonna have a run down the
Derek's gonna have
backstretch.
to work for it.
Yep, Derek. Oh boy, he's got to block. Make
Here
that
comes the
block.
bump.
Here he goes. Oh, there's the bump
Bump and
from the
run. Here he
96. Yep. Jesse Bennell out of turn 4. Oh,
Crossover.
Derek.
Derek moved him up.
Yep, 3 wide coming to the line. It's going to be Jesse
no.
Bennell.
Why?
Derek gets wrecked at the line.
Why?
I don't get that by the 2.
I don't understand that by the 82. Jesse Bennell wins the race. Congratulations, Jesse, by the way.
Yes.
First off.
I mean, that was a... If you're going to win, that's the kind of move you've got to make.
That was a heck of a job right there by Jesse.
He didn't wreck him.
No, that was clean. That was really clean. Here's your finish, by the way. We'll go back to the bump right here. Now, you can give credit to that, too. He pushed to 96. That's where that bump came from. Derek did a nice job correcting it. He tried to cross him over and even bumped him back. And then right there. Well, your race winner, Jesse Bennell, picks up the big race win here, Todd.
Up 13 positions tonight. Look at Rafael Rodriguez finishing third, up 25.
Yeah, shout out to him. That was awesome by Jesse. We're going to pull him in right now. How about Jesse Bennell getting it done in a bump and run style win? Jesse, that was impressive, man. Very nice job.
Man, thanks. That was the craziest race I've ever won.
It was wild. I'm not going to lie. Man, honestly, I was sitting there looking at the replay. Perfect bump and run execution. It looks like you had a little bit of help. Maybe the 2 bumped into you and gave you a shot, and that gave you a shot there at the 90 or the 82.
Yeah, man. I thought I was out of it. Got wrecked there at that net code thing at the beginning, and just rode around all night, and finally got my damage fixed on the last caution, like lap 99, and then I said, wow, I got a little bit of speed. If I can catch a caution right and these guys knock each other out of the way, I might be all right. And, man, I just had to go for it. I don't like to drive dirty. I felt like that was a clean bump and run there for a win, and man, I'm ecstatic. That was awesome.
That was one of the best, no joke, for a bump and run to happen at a super speedway. You're not going to get any better than that. Like, that was perfect, man. Well, dude, big win here tonight. We do have next week off for a fun race as well, but give your shout-outs, dude. Moving on to the playoffs here early in this one. A new winner this season, second new winner we've had.
Yeah, thanks, man. We needed that. Has not been a good start to the season, but shout out to my wife Amanda and my mom, aunt, and uncle are watching, and I don't know if they watched the end of it. They probably watched the first half and went to bed because they thought I was out of it. So they'll have to watch a replay if they didn't. But shout out to you guys and Jeff and everybody for putting on the league, my teammates, AW Motorsports. We had a rough night there tonight as well, but we got one in victory lane. It's all that matters.
Hey, dude, once again, probably the best bump and run I've seen ever on this sim. So, I mean, that was fantastic. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, and I do want to mention before you go, you're going to get a prize here from Dubby Energy from winning tonight's race, so I'll be getting in touch with you. You're going to get a free starter pack. So
there you go.
Oh, man, it's great. I appreciate that. Thanks for all you guys do, man. We couldn't do it without you.
All right, good job, buddy.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, man. All right, next up, I don't know if we actually got Clark, Todd. I don't think he's actually in here.
I don't know.
Oh, we do. And we're going to talk to him because, honestly, he had a chance here, too, at the end. Clark and Cinnamon Todd up in the booth, man. You got a coffee?
Yes, sir. I got you.
Man, a P2 finish. To be honest, it really could have went either way there at the end. It was a really wild finish, and we talked about it before you guys went back green. We mentioned your name, but you definitely had a chance. You got to be pretty happy. I don't know how many races you've actually been in here, but this may only be your second one, maybe, or even the first one. Second place finish, you got to be happy with that.
Yeah, this is my second race ever, but my one race I did was about a year and a half ago.
Okay.
So it's been a while, but yeah, man, I really wanted to send it off into 3. I tried to get the 96. I gave him a huge push off at 2, and I wanted him to kind of get side by side with the
Right.
82 and stall each other out, but I just he held on a lot better than I thought he would, and I tried to cross him down low. I felt I had a run, but that was a great block by Jesse. Perfect timing. He got in front of me. I had nowhere to go, and P2's good. We'll take it. I just wanted to top 10 and to finish this thing, so that's more than I can ask for.
Man, it was kind of a weird race because when we first started this race, it did get a little spaced out. And then after that stage, that's when everything just kind of went off. And we've seen a lot of pack racing. Was you surprised by that?
Yeah, it almost felt like a plate race, to be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you were lifting a lot in the corners, but the top was just so overpowered. You had to be up top and in line. If you ducked out and you didn't make the move, you were losing 5 to 6 spots. Draft was everything. You needed that long run to kind of space out, and we really didn't get that late. It would have been interesting after green flag pit stops, but it is what it is. I wish it would have stayed green and played out a little differently, but P2, I'll take it every time.
For sure, man. Well, any shout-outs you want to give out here tonight? That was a fantastic job.
Yeah, I appreciate all my boys at Assassin's Motorsports letting me come do this. It's been a blast. It's a lot of talent over here, and I'm looking forward to getting to know these guys and seeing a bunch of good racers all year long. I appreciate you guys broadcasting. Kitty Cat Coin, both as a sponsor of the league, and myself, Infinite Hero. Dubby Energy, I believe they sponsored this race. MPI, Mentality, Stephen Ayers for the awesome paints, and I think that's about it.
Hey, good job, dude. Congrats on second in that number 2 car.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy. Todd, I don't think we actually have Rafael. We do actually have him now. Let me see if I can pull him in. Rafael Rodriguez. How about him, by the way, Todd?
Yes.
Finishing 3rd place, man, in that number 80 car. He's got to be really ecstatic with that. Rafael, it's Adam and Todd, man. You got a copy? Don't know if he's there. Hey, Rafael, it's Adam and Todd. You got us? Right. We will pull him back up. He may not have his mic working. I do want to pull in Derek here, Todd.
Yes.
This is, never mind, he's actually not in here, so we're not going to do that either. Todd
Okay.
Chase, thoughts on the race? man?
Wow. If we see this, and I keep saying this, if we see this in the real race, do you think maybe Michigan's warranted a second race on the schedule?
100%.
Because, I mean, there was a lot of pit strategy involved. There was a lot of, like we had mentioned, 3 phases of the leader. You know, the top 2 or 3 break it away, and then they came back towards the middle of the race where we've seen a lot of, pack racing style of racing, and at the end there, I mean, it was really, really crazy, and that's the kind of racing that we really need to see to solidify how good this car is.
I agree. Let me see if we get Rafael in here one more time. Rafael, it's Adam and Todd, man. You got a copy?
Hi there. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. 3rd place
Nice.
finish, dude. Honestly, you kind of rode around mid-pack, right around 10th a lot of this race. 10th to 13th. Dude, you got to be pretty happy. It worked out really good for you here.
Yep. I'm pretty happy actually racing. It's actually I used to race a Brazilian league.
Right.
Now it's my first time racing a U.S. league, and that race was pretty tough for me because I was running like in the back of the field most of the time, like
Right.
about 20 laps to go, and I was like a lap down, and I was almost like giving up my, I said,
Right.
I have no chances anymore, but like something, worked out for me, and then at one of the last yellow flags, I was like in 10th position. I said, oh my gosh, well, 10 is better than 20th where I was before, and then all of a sudden I see myself on the very last lap and the two guys touch in front of me, and I end up in third. So it was kind of making a lot of noise here at home. I race out of California, but I'm a Brazilian in the middle of all this American.
Was you surprised by this style of racing? It changed quite a bit over the course of this race.
Oh yes, totally. I was pretty surprised with the well, the race was kind of steady most of the time, but at the end, like as I said, like in 20 laps to go, everything changed. You know, like a lot of people racing, everyone was racing pretty hard. You know, we have like door to door a lot of times, but you know, kind of respecting but racing hard most of the field, and you know, like 10 15 laps to go, and everything pretty much, you know, changed for me and for all other drivers. I don't even have a chance to check the results, but I'm pretty happy. I was not expecting, you know, like giving my first time interview here with in a U.S. league, so pretty happy.
For sure, man. You got to be. Hey, good job, buddy. Is there any shout-outs you want to give out?
Oh yeah, like for all the people that were watching the race, you know, like everyone here involved, you guys broadcasting all of the drivers, you know, like it's a pretty good league. I love it, you know, and people here. I got my family watching back there in Brazil as well. So yeah, oi, tudo bem? Just saying hello in Portuguese, and yeah, pretty happy, you know, like cause I don't even it's just by myself, you know, like I'm the whole team, you know, so I'm pretty happy with the third place.
Well, dude,
Definitely.
you did really good job, man. Way to hang in there and stick it out. Congrats on third, buddy.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yes,
Thanks so much, and see you guys next Sunday, though.
Yes, sir. Yeah, Todd, that's going to do our interviews, man. Heck of a race. You do feel bad for Derek, I think. He was looking at his first career win. To be honest, I kind of see what he was going for there at the end. He pushed the 2 down pretty hard, and 2 came back up and got him. I mean, he was definitely looking at a third place, at least.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you got to kind of understand what he was doing. You know, I'm sure he was frustrated, but you got to give credit to Jesse.
Oh, 100%. Because I mean, without him fixing that damage, like he said in his interview, he didn't have a chance. So he fixed that damage, got back up through the rest of the field, and then the cautions just kind of played into his favor. And like you said, that last yellow, he was able to fix his damage, like he has said, and ultimately just got all the help that he basically got all the help that he needed, and everything to fall basically into his lap in order for him to have this chance at winning this race.
Yeah. So make sure you guys go over. We want to thank Dubby Energy and Todd for getting that all set up. Make sure you guys go check him out, Dubby Energy. Use code ASLTRN22, right, Todd?
Correct.
Okay. So make sure you check them out. Use that. Get your free shipping, basically, is what we added it up to be. Congratulations to Jesse Bennell. We'll see you guys possibly next week. I think we got a fun race. We got a race tomorrow night at Pocono for the Crossover Xfinity Series. We'll see you guys then. Y'all have a great night. Take care as always, and God bless.